Ladies and gentlemen, I am trying to wake up. You can see my bald spot. It's right there. Oh, I hate my bald. I hate getting old. Anyway, I'm going to have me a 5-hour energy tropical burst here. I've got some dirty ice. It's not really working out as well as I'd like it to. This glass has been in the freezer, so this ice is all stuck together. And this glass is actually, despite its size, relatively small in terms of its capacity. So, yeah. For those of you who are uninitiated, I consume beverages in these videos because I am a food blogger, and as a food blogger, I buy beverages, and I'm about to write the review for this. I made a video review, and now I'm doing my blog review for this particular beverage, so it's time for me to drink it to keep my memory fresh. Oh, I'm going to have a multivitamin here. We're going to talk about when you know a YouTube short variety is no good. In addition, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchased one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a ton of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you would be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Remember hitting that like button. It seems to be the one thing everybody forgets. It is the easiest thing to do if you're already subscribed, or even if you're not already subscribed. And, I'm assuming you like the idea that the environment is being protected. So hitting that like button is actually going to make a difference. Anyway, so I have 6 YouTube channels, and not all of them are producing. So I'm trying to find some kind of content for video shorts. And the thing about video shorts is you make so little money off of them, even if you're monetized. And I think one of them I made like 19 cents off, and that's the record. That's the most I've ever made, or at least that I've seen. And that thing got thousands of videos, or views. But then one of my videos got almost 20,000 views and still didn't make money. Anyway, one of those things you have to ask yourself is how many times should I make a type of video short before I know they're no good? Because, you could literally put out videos of just, a color. I could take a video of the wall over here for 30 seconds and put it up on YouTube, and it may just blow up. We don't know. It's possible for the algorithm to do that. So I have 2 kinds of shorts appearing on my channel, Richard Reviews Children's Books. One of them is names. It's a children's books. People who are interested in children's books may be interested in baby names. So I'm doing shorts. I'll come up with a name. One of them was Yair, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I've looked at the pronunciation repeatedly. It's like Yair, but it's Y-A-I-R, and it means he who will enlighten. So it's a name that, has a Hebrew origin, and it's cool to know that. So I made a video short where I define that name. And it didn't get a lot of views. The other type of short I'm making for that channel is children's nursery rhymes. I'll do a nursery rhyme, diddly diddly dumpty, the cat ran up the plum tree. Give her a plum and down she'll come. Diddly diddly dumpty. That's an actual nursery rhyme that I looked up in a book. And, so I the book is open source now. It's really old. So I took a screenshot. It was a PDF online. I took a screenshot of the graphic for that, and I read it out loud and recorded it and put it into a YouTube short. And it also did not do terribly well. So, the question being, how many of these shorts should I make before I know definitively whether or not one is better than the other, and therefore I should focus on that one? And the answer to that, according to statistics, is 2,000. 2,000 is one of the magic numbers of mathematics and human nature. And they say, like, if you're going to do a survey, surveys of 2,000 are high confidence. A survey of 2,000 is considerably more high confident than a survey of 1,000. A survey of 2,000 is not significantly less confident than a survey of 10,000. So this becomes the question of, what do you do? Now, I'm going to make the general statement that if I made 100 of each of these, and one of them was performing considerably better than the other, then I could say with reasonable confidence that that one is better. However, the names thing, because I'm drawing from names of the entire world, and I have a website where I have an infinite number of names, I could do that all day. I could do that for years and not exhaust my supply. However, with nursery rhymes, there isn't a finite number of them, but hunting them is a lot harder. Okay, there's no wake up, Google this, open these files, and get to work. It's a lot more work for the nursery rhymes. There's a lot more prep. So the prep is the issue. You have to get the file. It's not one where I'm filming it on my phone. It's one where I'm going between essentially two manufacturing programs to generate it, and that doesn't include the screenshot on my browser. So, one of them, it's like, okay, film it on my phone, wait for it to appear in my Google Photos, download it, change the file name, and there you go. The other one, it's find it. Some of the nursery rhyme books do not have a picture for every nursery rhyme. So what do you do there? Do I show my face and do the nursery rhymes? Or do I just do the nursery rhymes in the other format? Do I find a graphic? How do I know that graphic is open source? It's just one of those things, is that there's just so much you need to do. Now, hopefully speaking, if a graphic is copyrighted, YouTube will flag it before it goes up. Although, with this particular channel, it's not monetized, so it doesn't make a difference. This surface is getting rather wet. So there being the thing is that you have the conflicting ideologies there. And further to the point, one thing I have to point out here is that these things are by nature modal, which means that yes, I can film both in the same day, but what I generally do in this is a cycle. Okay, I do 3 of the names, and I can do 5 of the rhymes, and I'm looking for packages of 15, right? Both of these numbers become 15. So what I will do is I will record 3 names, and then I will record 5 rhymes, or, well, I'm not necessarily recording for the same channel. So right now it's like I will record 3 names, and then I will record 5 quotes for a different channel, because I have a channel where I do quotes. And the goal, of course, being, before I start producing long content on channels that don't have long content, is to have a year's worth of these shorts already put together, for the very specific reason of, one of the things I find is that if a lot of people have viewed my shorts, a lot of people will get suggestions for that video. And I mean, that's one thing that totally happened with one of my channels, is that I was posting nothing but shorts, and then, after posting hundreds of shorts, I finally posted a long-term video, and that's the most successful video on that channel. Well, it was. And then the one after that was even more successful, and then beyond that, the success level started dropping. So one of the things about that is that year, that year of content in shorts is apparently what will give me the best benefit for success. And it's like, why a year? Well, it's 3 shorts a day. I make the shorts in 15 unit blocks, and therefore, it's like every block is 5 days worth. And it's like, okay, if I did that every day for every channel, you're advancing by 5, but you're losing 1. So it's a reasonable thing. Well, you've got a lot of shorts there. By the end, you've got hundreds and hundreds, more than 1,000 shorts on your channel, and it's like, it's the shorts are essentially a flag that goes up and says, "Hey, look at me," and the long content is the thing that you're making your money off of. So they're both very important. Just the way this tends to work, is that you need to get the name out. You need to get yourself out there, and that's what shorts do. Okay, my shorts are not popular enough so that I'm ever going to make a significant amount of money off of them, but making them in general is the thing. So, I have these 2 conflicting concepts of, the one being, you want to make shorts for every channel every day. That's one of those points, is that if you make the shorts for every channel every day, then every channel has shorts every day, and every channel is gaining momentum. And when you stop making shorts, you lose momentum. So that's a very, very large issue. But then, you know, when I'm making shorts in 2 separate formats, this establishes a priority. You know, do I go and stick to the 2 formats for one channel? Or do I, you know, have this format on this channel and this format on the other channel, and you're making a more rounded content? And that's kind of where you need to go. So it's like, I think the way it's looking right now is these names are just not a good idea. They're not gaining traction as fast as the nursery rhymes did. But, I mean, really, it begs the question, you know, do I even make the nursery rhyme stuff when I should be filling up the spaces on another channel? So yeah, I mean, it's I'm left with more questions than answers. I'm here. This is a video essay as opposed to an essay, where an essay you're here to make a conclusion, and an essay, the French, you're just here to hash out your thoughts. And the answer, of course, is that in the end there will be a clear winner. There will be a clear winner in the end. One type of short will win out over the other. The question being why? I mean, if one short is easier and faster to make than the other, then that short will probably become predominant as I am going for mass. And if one short has an infinite possibility and the other finite, well, the infinite one would probably win. The answer, however, will always be quite complicated. It will be complicated, of course, because YouTube is complicated. I could make these shorts in equal amounts for 10 years, and, you know, what would have worked today won't work 5 years from now, but might work 10 years from now. You just never know. Anyway. The best thing for me to do would be to make both in equal parts and just see what happens. You know, whether or not that's actually going to happen, I don't know, but, you know, here I am. Anyway, thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard. Hey, Astro, did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Yeah, Nance, I heard the food was good, but it had no atmosphere. Now that was a corny joke, but you know what isn't a joke? A clean environment. And this channel will buy one of these bracelets I'm holding from 4Ocean for every 1,000 subscribers it gets. So you should comment, like, and subscribe. Support us so we can support a better world.